It's time to level up Oleg here, as he has just reached level 15. I actually don't know how long it's been since he's reached that level, but it's a good idea to actually check on your companions. Anyway, welcome back to Freeman, and well, I am very intrigued as to how we are going to do in the near future, because we are about to embark on probably one of the most difficult tasks that we will have ever faced in this series so far. And you're going to see exactly what's going on with that very, very soon. I'm actually going to tell this guy to guard... Where are we right now? Antipil, I believe, right? Yeah, okay. So he's just going to guard that while he builds up his forces, as we do have a pretty sizable amount of people in general. Just we have a lot of really good generals. As you can see, Georgi, we've got Igor, we've got Dmitro, Vitali, Konstantin, and we have a whole bunch of others as well who are doing a fantastic job at basically just fielding a whole bunch of units and doing a really good job at that. So basically, what we want to do now is we're going to go... I'm a bit worried about this. We're going to go and attack the FCA. And the FCA are obviously people that you don't want to annoy. And look at that, Oleg already has 35 armed bodyguards in his army immediately. Isn't that fantastic? Yes, what an amazing guy. Ooh, is that one of mine? Yeah, that is one of mine. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I was actually thinking to myself, really? I have someone that powerful? Who knew? Who knew? Okay, anyway, point is, we have a problem. As we go forward in the game, we are going to obviously come up against one of the most difficult factions that we are ever going to fight, and of course, as we all know, it's going to be the Posner. The Posner are probably my most feared faction, and I left them until last, which was a really bad idea. I feel like it was a pretty bad idea. Anyway, I am actually going to sweep through the Cossack rebels and the Desert Marauders and the terrorists and so on and so forth, and then we will go and try and take the town. Alright, so I have cleared out most of the bandit and pirate sort of camps around the area here, because obviously if I'm going to be taking this town, I really do not want to be attacked almost immediately as I capture it. And there is actually a Cossack rebel camp that I apparently missed, which is all the way over there, but I have eliminated about 4 camps already, and I don't really want to do any more, thank you very much. So here we go. These are our forces right here. They are all ready for battle. They are all completely leveled up as far as I am aware. Yep, everyone is level 15, and this guy does not have a helmet. Why does he not have a helmet? I will be going in here and buying him one immediately. There we go. I will buy 2. I will be so rich, because obviously the bandit camps tend to give you quite a lot of money. Anyway, we're just gonna do that, and we'll give him a helmet. There you go. Now he's wearing a helmet. He must feel very special indeed, because I literally went in there just to get him a helmet. Anyway, Gary is ready. Gary is kind of ready. I mean, he's wearing a he's wearing a pretty amazing outfit right there, so yes, that's pretty good. Anyway, I'm just gonna give these guys a couple of medkits, and then we're gonna head in. Let's do this. Alright, so they have 65. I don't even know how many grenadiers they have. I should have probably checked that, but I am a bit of an idiot, so I did not, which is good. But anyway, we'll try our best, and this time around I'm actually not going to be focusing on taking the flags, if you can believe it. I'm sure many people are very, very happy about that, because generally I really enjoy taking the flags. I think that taking the flags is a really great way to make the capturing of towns and cities extremely simple and easy. And it adds a little bit of a strategic layer to the game as well, which obviously if you're just going to go in however you like, then obviously there's not really, there's not really that much strategy involved in the actual combat, and apart from obviously flanking people and things like that. But for the most part, I really very much enjoy the addition of the flags. I think it's a really great idea. And that's what we're going to do. There we go. Okay, so just a quick strategy right there, and I'm obviously going to try and use my new rifle because we've barely gotten a chance to see this thing in action. And personally, I feel like that is a great shame. I am running in the wrong direction, or I was, and so let's make sure that we can utilize our assault rifle in a really nice fashion here, because I was a bit skeptical about this thing, to be honest, initially, but I've used it a little bit, and in my opinion, it's pretty cool. Oh yes, the accuracy on this thing is just insane, and obviously because I have, don't I have near to 15 marksmanship or something like that? I think I might have 12 or something, or maybe 13. I'm not entirely sure at the moment, but basically what I've been doing is with my experience and my level ups and things like that, I've been leveling up Constitution, as you can no doubt tell from my HP pool being quite large, and I've also been improving Intelligence, because obviously Intelligence is a pretty suitable skill for me at the moment, because I want to try and improve the survivability of our units, and also our healing factor as well. Because obviously that, Intelligence determines how fast your units will heal and all that wonderful stuff. So I've got to remember that these enemies are not anything to worry about too much, because I don't believe they have sniper rifles at all. I don't think they actually have sniper units. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I was a bit worried about tackling the Posner, and we are obviously going to be tackling the Posner. It is just a matter of time, really, before that happens. And I am mortified, absolutely mortified by those guys, because they are, well, they're capable of, well, sniper elite action. And that is going to make my life extremely difficult indeed, but we'll try it. We'll try it. I mean, after the FCA have been eliminated, which I can only hope will be swift, then it's Posner time, and those guys are not going to give up without a fight. They are having. I've been to a couple of their. Oh, hello. Excuse me while I just shoot a bunch of FCA shock troops, which are giving me 584 experience. Whoa, those guys are really high level. Whoa, this weapon is amazing. It really is. I'm always so incredibly pleased that I was able to get something like it, because I was a bit worried that I would not be able to utilize a higher tier rifle, if you know what I mean. So I'd basically just be stuck using an AKM for the rest of the game, which is actually fine. I mean, the AKM is a really good weapon, but, I personally prefer something a little bit more accurate, perhaps. And this thing seems to reload extremely fast too, which I very much like. Okay, I'm so thankful these guys are not particularly good at long-range combat, let's just say that. Oh, hello. As soon as I say that, they become extremely accurate. Of course. Isn't that just the way? That's always the way for me, isn't it? Okay, well, whatever the case, I think we're actually going to try and take the third flag. Even though that's not something I really badly wanted to do, I think we're probably going to try and do it literally just to make it so that we take less casualties. And that's going to be a pretty big deal, so I'm going to just try and continue shooting here. This is such an amazing weapon, it really is. I love it. It is a fantastic thing. And I really wish I'd bought the SR100 now, because that is obviously a thing that is no longer available at the black market, and instead it is available through a quest reward, apparently. So that's actually a pretty cool way of doing things, because then it does vary the gameplay up quite a bit, because obviously then that means that players will have to do a particular quest or task or whatever, and I don't even know what kind of task it is, because I actually haven't taken a task for a very long time, but I think that's a really nice thing to do, because in general it is the best rifle in the game, so you're obviously going to have to do something that is pretty, you're gonna need to do something pretty good to be worthy to use such a powerful weapon. But obviously I'm pretty happy with my current setup right now. I really don't have any complaints in any way. And as a result, I'm not too fussed about getting the SR100, even though it would have been in my best interest to buy it from the black market when it was still there. So, yes, my bad. Anyway, I think that is indeed a victory for us. Relatively easy and quite painless as well. I was really expecting this to be a bloodbath. Hello. Whoa, that was... I almost died there, actually. It's because of the suppression. These guys have... Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Apparently I just completely missed all shots. But yes, anyway, these guys have really good suppression, so it obviously makes it a lot harder for anyone shooting them to actually deal any damage, because they're just going to miss and, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, 24,000 experience gain, which is not really useful for my forces, but it's definitely useful for me. And 90,000 credits. Oh yeah, give me that. And give me all these Spetsnaz helmets and armored vests. And wow, I mean, just all of this stuff sells for so much money, and the marketplaces have no money to give me, because we have literally drained most of them dry with all of our extremely expensive loot. So there's not much I can do about that. Anyway, we didn't get any prisoners. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't get any prisoners right there. I was actually hoping that we might be able to, because then I can put them into the garrison almost immediately. Let us encourage business, or let's develop agriculture, I think would probably be the best idea. And otherwise, we are going to go into the garrison. No, barracks is the way to go. Let's get a whole bunch. I have a lot of money, so let's spend it. And see if I can... Gonna make 2 new squads. And then they're just gonna do auto group up, reward, and then auto equip, auto group up, reward, auto equip. There we go. Alright, so those 2 are gonna go into the garrison here. There we go. And now there is actually someone that can join us, which is fantastic. This is really, really nice. So, are they... is she... Oh, yep. She can actually join us almost instantaneously, which is fantastic. And then we have a huge amount of backstory right here. So if you want to read that, you can obviously pause the video and do that. But I'm going to move on, and I'm going to ask her story so we can increase her relation even further. And you can read that as well if you so desire. And now we're going to get her to join us. There we are. Fantastic. Okay, so apart from this, is there anything else I want to do? Well, technically I do want to go to... Wow, that is some really nice armor. Okay, so we're just going to sell this. And I don't even need... That's the thing, I don't even need money. I don't even need money, but, you know, it's there. And I kind of want to see some profits from it, you know what I mean? But it's just funny because it's like, oh yes, I could sell this for 8,000, but I have 700,000. It's not really making that much difference. So yeah, I guess that's a bit of a problem. I suppose that's how the CEO of Amazon feels. Probably something like that. Anyway, we are going to be leveling up something. What should we level up? Well, intelligence, obviously. That's probably the best way to go about it, because now I can level up medical, first aid, trading, and diplomacy. Because as you can see, I actually have 8 unassigned skill points, because there's literally nothing else for me to spec into. Because obviously I need to get to, you know, multiples of 3 to be able to level up any of these skills. So let's just, you know, get a whole bunch of throwing proficiency and a little bit of extra ammo here and there, and I think I'm pretty much ready to move on. Alright, so let's do this. Wow, now that is extremely impressive. So basically what I've been doing is fighting off a whole bunch of bandit parties that are attempting to take our newly conquered city. And I'm not a big fan of that, thank you very much. I would like them to go away and leave me alone. However, the cool thing that I want to mention is the fact that I have just made Anastasia a general, and she already has 60 units. Look at that. She already has 60 units. She's just maxed her party out like no one's business. And she's actually going to be patrolling... She should be. She should be patrolling around here. Yeah, defend target is here. Anyway. She's apparently going to Berezno for some reason, but whatever the case, I have placed as many people as I can in the garrison there. Well, not as many as I can, but as many as I have available to me right now. And I'm actually going to try and fight one of these generals. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, have fun there then, I suppose. I actually wanted to attack... I actually wanted to attack one of these generals so that we can potentially eliminate the FCA almost immediately, but it seems like I will have to deal with the desert bandits again. Alright, here we go. We have 111 against the enemy's 155. I am basically as prepared as I can be. I did place a whole bunch of extra units in the garrison at our newly conquered city, and hopefully the 56 that are now in the garrison there will prevent any bandits from attacking. I can only hope that that is indeed going to be the case. Otherwise, I'm just going to put everyone in here. Yes, let's get as many people in here as possible. Unfortunately, I can't improve my commanding any further, and actually that's a suggestion that I might want to make, where maybe actually, you know, maybe the game engine can't handle that. Maybe there's too many units on the battlefield at one point then. But I was going to say, maybe we should try to increase the maximum skill limits. So in other words, you don't just have 5 in commanding anymore, you can have 10, for example. But I think that is probably going to make things a little bit too laggy, basically, because you're going to have all these... I mean, just imagine double the amount of units that I have right now in the battle. I think that's going to be too much. So... yeah, that's not really going to work out, but maybe something a little bit different. Maybe just changing the ratio a little bit of how many units you get per commanding, or something like that, per point, should I say, of commanding, because then maybe instead what would happen is you would have, I don't know, you'd have 10 in commanding, because obviously I have nothing else to do now. I literally have nothing else to do. Like, I have leadership 12 and I have commanding 5. And then that's it. I have no other skills. I mean, maybe more skills. Maybe more skills could be added to the game or something like that. Because I think that would be pretty fun. I'm always on the lookout for, you know, new skills in games, in RPGs and things like that. I think that's really fun. Anyway, point is, something like that might be cool. But otherwise, yeah, as I say, I have like, what, 10 or something unspent skill points? And I have nothing to spend it on because I'm capped out in basically all of my statistics. So, you know, until I level up any further, obviously, because I currently have 6 in agility, 12 in marksman, 12 in leadership, I think, and then I have like 11 in intelligence or something. And I am actually trying to go for 12 in intelligence so I can max out all of my medical skills and diplomacy and all that stuff. And then they're all going to be maxed out too, and then it's going to be even better. So anyway, I'm just going to shoot that guy. Oh, he didn't die? He didn't die? Are you serious? I can't believe he didn't die from that. Oh well, never mind. I guess I'll just get my forces to move a little bit closer then. And let's move these guys around here, I suppose. There we go. And I think we're going to go for the flag capture on this particular map, because there are so many units that it is basically, I would say, not impossible, but I think it is going to be difficult. Hello. Okay, yeah. It is definitely going to be difficult if I keep getting shot like that. But just think about this. We're not fighting the Pozner just yet. And the Pozner are going to absolutely murder me from across the map with their insane sniper elite units. They're so good. And we know how good they can be, you know? We know that. Obviously, these guys are actually able to... They're actually able to... You know, look at this. They're doing some damage to me. They are doing some damage to me, but we've got to consider the fact that if those were sniper elites, they would have killed me in, like, 1 hit or 2 hits or something along those lines. And I have a huge amount of HP, so... Yeah, that is a pretty scary thought, actually. So I'm actually a bit worried here. I don't really want to die after trash-talking the FCA a little bit, at least, because I really do not want to die from these units. So let's see what I can do here. I would like to sneak up on them, but that's not going to work, is it? Okay, so is there anyone really close by? Doesn't seem like it. Where's the flag? Oh, there's the flag. That's not going to work, is it? No, me going to try and take that flag is really not going to work. We did lose our own FCA Grenadier, but that is a price that we will have to pay. I'm all the way over there. Okay. So there is actually a flag behind them as well, so I think that's pretty good. I'm really low, by the way, on body armor, so if I do end up taking a lot of damage, then that's just how it's going to have to be. I will tell Atacama to get out of there, we'll tell Taklamakan to get in there as well, and then we'll tell them to go and charge all the way over there. And I think we're actually going to be pretty fine. I mean, the thing is that if they can take that flag, which I very much hope they will be able to do. Arctic is taking a lot of damage now as well. So, you know what? We're going to try and clear their waypoints right there, and we're just going to get a bunch more people in. And then we're going to tell them to go over there, and we're going to tell them to charge. There we go. Alright, so something along those lines. Did we actually... Oh, we haven't even taken that flag. So even if I do end up taking this flag behind enemy lines, it is probably not going to work out too well, as I am now being shot. Hello. Don't kill me, yeah? Don't kill me. Not just yet, at the very least. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I don't even know who's actually shooting me right now. No, I have no idea. I have no idea who's shooting me right there. But that is a very interesting siege. And I'm actually going to leave the battlefield here. I know I'm going to take a little bit of financial damage. As you can see, we lost 86,000 credits, which is actually a huge amount. But you can see here, that's how powerful the FCA can be. And obviously, I did trash talk them a little bit by saying, oh, well, the Posner are going to be so much better, and so on and so forth. And I regret those words now, because obviously they absolutely murdered me in every way. But that's okay. That's okay, because I can go back to the drawing board. I can maybe... I'm going to clear out that Cossack rebel camp to level up our new forces, because obviously we're going to need to, in my opinion, and then we'll see what we can do from there. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.